Welcome guys to the form tutorial. We're looking at what it is that you need to do to have when we come back from break, what do you need to have for your benchmark, for your assessment in terms of where you are at on all of your all of the elements we have thus far. Okay, so the first thing that you need to have are, we talked about rhythm, and you can see in the top here I created some rhythm things, and if I drag this out I can hit just the solo and see different elements that I have created, and it eliminates all of the other pieces there. Okay, so I'm just looking at everything I have thus far. Okay, so I've created some different textures. So the first thing we need to do, we talked about you needing to have form and phrasing. So here up in the upper right hand corner there's this plus sign. Okay, and this is going to show me all of my sections. Now unfortunately you can't label it, like if I wanted to have AABA form or ABACAD form, something like that. Unfortunately, I am not able to label it that way. I just have to have it that way in my head, but I can set it up so that I have those sections. Okay, and I've already gone here. If you click on the I can change how long the section is, because just like we witnessed with Coldplay and we witnessed with Handel and Mozart, that everything is grouped in this 4-8-16 pattern. So I'm going to make sure that all my sections are in groups of 4, 8, 16, or even 32 if I wanted to do that. Okay? And if I wanted to duplicate a section, I can't duplicate the A section here, and then it puts my A section down there. Hey, that's kind of nice. Okay, so if I want to see all of the sections, I have to click on select all sections. Okay, so now I've duplicated the A section here, so I have currently I have A, B, C, D, A again, even though up here you can see it says the letter E. I have to keep in my mind that is actually A. Okay, so I'm not saying that what I have here is particularly great yet. I haven't spent a lot of time adding more texture, but you can see that I have the first section has some bass and French horn group. The next section has some guitar and a different drum beat. My C section has some drums, and I put some other loop tracks in here. And then my D section here, mostly just drums by themselves right now. I think I could change that if I wanted to. And then my final section, there is the A section again. Okay, now maybe I don't want that to be A. Maybe I actually want this one to be, the D section here to be A. I'm not sure if it'll let me move it. No, it doesn't let you move it, but you can actually move it. Okay, so since I already have that A duplicated there, what I'm going to do is highlight this drum beat. Okay, press down on it and drag it over here. And then I think what I want to do is move everything else for now over. Okay, move those pieces over. Okay, and I'm keeping in mind the letters there help to tell me where a section is beginning or ending. Okay, so I'm just going to have that drum beat that I have there now be like an intro for me. Okay, maybe I'll add to it later. And then I also see that, okay, now I have intro A, B, C, A. Okay, our drum beat sort of intro thing. And then maybe I want it to be A, B, A, C, A. Okay, so I'm actually going to add another section here in order to do that. I'm going to duplicate that section there. Okay, oh, oops. That's strange that it did that. Let's undo that. Oh, maybe it just took me. We'll see what I can do. I'll click on E here, and then click on the E section, and then we want to duplicate what's in the E section. There we go. That did what I wanted to do, but I do want to be seeing all sections, so I have to go back and do that. Okay. It might have connected these, though. I'm not sure. I move that. Does it move? No, it didn't. Awesome. Okay. So now if I want to stick that A in the middle, that other A piece, I have to go down and move all these pieces here. Try to. Okay. And it may take some more meticulousness, I guess, to get it to move exactly where I want it to go. I moved one too many things. Okay. One too many things. Okay, so I'll move those things over. And then I'll move this A right here, move those A things over here. Okay. So now I have an intro, A, B, A, C, A. Okay? And that's basically what you need for the next assignment. Okay? What do I have? I have a form with my intro, A, B, A, C, A. Okay? I also have different textures, varying textures of each one. And I also am obeying the rule, the phrasing rule of 4, 8, 16. Okay, so I'm doing a pretty decent job with all of those things. Now, are there things to fix and make better? Absolutely. I still need to be thinking about, I'm going to delete those. I still need to be thinking about making my textures better, adding more things to them. So just to review with this first section here, this introduction section, okay, to review the texture, the first thing I recommend doing actually is adding some sort of bass sound, okay? And you can do that either by going into the bass guitar, and I can record a bass sound. Okay, and as long as I hit the red record button, that will work. Another thing I can do is click the loop button up here and find a loop that I like. What I want to put in, that actually might work really well for an intro. I need to find a place to put it. It'll go here. Okay, and I don't want it to play all the way through though. I really don't. Okay, but maybe I'll have it play to about there. We'll see what happens. Okay, that would be cool with a bass guitar sound in it too. I really think that would be cool. Okay, you can actually see how there's like this abrupt ending in there, okay, which I don't really like. So then I would want to add some more bass guitar by playing that in there, okay? Or maybe, actually, I might want this to come in a little bit later, like around there, and see what that does. Okay, using the rule 4, 8, 16, so it's going to come in at 9. Yeah, I don't think I want to be playing that. Okay, so I have to experiment with that. Obviously, you can see how you can layer more loops and things in there to make it sound pretty good. Maybe I want to find, let's hear. I'm going to go in actually and record this. Oops, I clicked on the wrong guitar there. Okay, so I want to make sure that my cursor thing here, this is going to be where I start recording, so I got to make sure it's in the right spot. Click on the bass guitar. Yeah, okay, so let's record that. Okay, so I've recorded, like a little bass line there. And there we go. There we go. You can see now, boom, there it is, right there. Now, one of the reasons I wanted to record something and show you is that there's an important thing here. I'm never going to be really accurate or precise whenever you're playing an instrument. So you always want to go through here and go into the settings, okay? And you click on this quantization button and do it to probably about an 1/8 note, quarter note, or 16th note. I wouldn't go any further than that for what you're doing. For me, I'm going to put it at 1/8 note, okay? And that's just, all it does is clean up what I did to make it more precise and match up with my drums. It does that automatically. GarageBand puts this tool in there for you to use to do that. And let's say, there's one note that I really don't like. I can go in and edit it, click on edit, and I can take, as I'm going through here. Yeah, I didn't like that note there, so I'm going to move it to where I want it to be. Yeah, I didn't like that one either, so I'm going to put it there. Okay. Okay, and already, just doing that, I like it better what I was doing. Okay. Usually if the note doesn't sound good, you move it up or down 1 or 2 clicks and it'll sound better if you do that. Okay, so that's everything that you have to do. In summary, okay, make sure that you have your sections, okay, your form, A, B, C, D, however it is that you're going to organize yourself. I recommend you having certain things that repeat over and over again. Okay, I recommend you do that. Also, your phrasing, 4, 8, 16, don't forget that. And then lastly, make sure that each section is different, has a new texture, a different idea, is very clearly defined, okay? So there's no length, there's no minimum requirement of measures. It's all up to you, depending on what your form is. As long as your form matches up on one of the things that we talked about, okay, you're going to be in okay shape. But for right now, really, really concentrate on making a form, making sure you're using your phrasing, and again, varying your texture up for each section. Okay? Just explore, experiment, have fun, create something that you enjoy and are proud of. Okay? And I'm proud of you. I hope you all have a wonderful spring break and a blessed Easter time. And I will see you when we come back.